Hello everyone, this is S King Blue here, and yeah, so it's been a while. Really, it's mostly because I've been demotivated, and well, my table's been kind of occupied for like a majority of the time, and because my grandma is currently living with us, she has her dogs, and we had to put the cat food bowl up here, and it's just been a thing. So, but today is a very special thing. I don't normally do, well, I don't normally do much, but I saw these and I had to get them. I have today the Sonic 30th anniversary multi-pack thing. Yeah, it's 30th anniversary 4-inch multi-pack. So I love Sonic. Sonic has been one of my favorite things for a while, and I saw this, had to get it because I had a lot of Sonic figures as a kid. I had a lot of Jazzwares figures, the legends themselves. Yeah, I know, but I didn't get any of the Tomy stuff because frankly I thought all of it looked pretty bad. And I wasn't a big fan of anything except the Ultimate Classic Sonic. That thing looked awesome, but I don't have it. And I was going to skip most of Jakks' stuff, but then this motherfucker, they made a fucking Silver Sonic, or Mecha Sonic technically. I just know him as Silver Sonic. I've known him like that for ages. I still call him Silver Sonic. I hope they make a Mecha Sonic for Sonic 3. God, I hope so. But anyways, as the title says, you know this isn't all I have. But for right now, let's take a look at this box. So, as you can see, you got your three figures. You got Eggman, Sonic, and Mecha Sonic. The 30th anniversary logos right there. Well, you can kind of see me in the reflection. 30th anniversary logo, and you got like all this. I love this 30th anniversary packaging. You got the render of Sonic, which is also on the front, as you saw, and you can't tell, but like the background is a collage of like screenshots from the different games, and it's just, God, it's so cool. Here's some product shots, you know, normal stuff, special gift set. Here's the rest of the wave. You got a funky ass laughing Sonic. You got Mecha Sonic. You got a re-release of Mighty, which I still need to get because I do want to get Mighty. You have Eggman right there, and they all have accessories. This set obviously does not include their accessories, which is fine with me for the most part. So before we get this open, you saw the title in the thumbnail. They made a fucking Death Egg robot. They made a fucking Death Egg robot. Oh my god. Just, oh. The fact they made an official Death Egg robot alone is pretty cool. Now, I've heard mixed things on it. People aren't a big fan because it's a playset first, because it's a toy, and an action figure second. So, like, apparently the shoulders are loose because it has to do its gimmick and stuff. It's whatever. I don't care. I just thought it was awesome, and I needed it. So, obviously, you got like it comes with a little classic Sonic and a catapult, and there's a 30th anniversary render. Here's the gimmick, giant Eggman robot battle set. I guess he didn't want to call it Death Egg, which makes sense. 30th anniversary sticker, the same collage motif. Got some product shots on the side, and you know, product shots on the back. Breaking apart. Battle damage. You shoot the hands. It has the jetpack. God, why couldn't I talk? So this is clearly meant to go with the 2-inch figures, as you can see down here. You got the new Shrugging Sonic, Shadow, Super Sonic, the new Silver, Knuckles, and surprisingly shows the Green Hill Zone playset when the Studiopolis one just came out. I don't know. And same stuff as the other side. And yeah, so that's the boxes. Let's crack these open, I guess. And here they are. Obviously, Eggman, Mecha Sonic, Sonic, whatever. So just to get this out the way, I did not feel like unearthing my Jazzware stuff because honestly, I'm scared to see what shape they're in nowadays. Sorry, I just noticed something. Okay, there we go. I just noticed something. His arm was on. His arm was backwards. So that's it. Okay. So I didn't have the original Jazzware's classic Eggman or classic Sonic because, well, I mean, I played with them as a kid because my friend had them, and right off the bat, I can tell this guy's way better. But yeah, here they are. Let's get Sonic out the way first, since I know most of people who collect these figures probably already have this guy, but I don't. So yeah, here he is. Mine has a few issues. He has a scratch in his eye and a little bit there. He's missing some paint in the ear. But outside of that, I think he's alright. I mean, I can't act like, oh no, it's awful because I love the Jazzwares line, but anyone saying that the Jazzwares line was perfect is wrong. They had QC issues out the ass. Anyways, so swivel at the head. I think it's a ball joint, but just the way his head's the way his head is sculpted is kind of. He's got universal shoulders, which is nice. No elbows, that's fine. Ball jointed wrists. He has a holding hand and a fist. Universal in the knee, which is real nice. Oh wow, my Sonic's tail is fucked up. That's cool. I can. It looks like it just wasn't pegged in all the way. Or like the way it was put in was weird. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Not a big deal. I can fix it probably. He has knee joints, which is nice because not many classic Sonic figures and Jazzwares had knee joints. There are even pin discs. That's also nice. And ball jointed ankles. So overall, pretty nice Sonic. Nicely painted for the most part. Just, QC issues. God, that tail bugs the shit out. Hang on, let me see. Well, I pushed it back into place, but that's fine. Whatever. I don't care. Let's see if he can you stand all right? I got him standing a second ago, obviously, but I think he can stand okay. He can stand okay. His head is solid. That's just the nature of the beast. That's just the nature of the beast. So I will set him here because his big ass head. Let's look at Eggman. So here he is. He's a hollow. Nice and hollow, so he can actually stand, which is good because the Jazzwares one couldn't. Please ignore my cat in the background. But so sorry, my cat distracted me. Anyways, so nicely painted. He's got the shines. He's got the mustache, which is a really nice mustache. He's got the nose, which you can see. He's got the big bald head. Mine does have some paint from the mustache on his head or something. I don't quite understand how that got there. The cape, nicely painted for the most part. Plastic itself is a little scratched up, but that's fine. These are mass-produced figures. They're like $10. I'm not asking for perfection here. So here's the little buttons. I guess they are. They could have used another coat of paint. Whatever, not a big deal. Cape's nicely painted, as I said. This whole bottom half of him, I think, is painted. Yeah, it's painted. That's surprising. You would think they'd make like a top half in the red plastic and then the bottom half in the black plastic, because clearly they have the black plastic right here. And then they could like put them together and have a waist joint there, but whatever. I'm not complaining. So speaking of waist joint, let's see all the joints. So ball joint at the head. Pretty nice. Doesn't turn much, but gets about what you want, what you really need. Universals At the shoulders, they're kind of clicky. Not sure if they're supposed to be like that, but whatever. Universals, pen disc shoulders, a little limited, but they get the job done. Ball jointed wrists, forward, and a little bit back on the legs. Same pen disc knees as Sonic, and then ball jointed shoes. So very nice, very good articulation. You can get them in pretty much whatever pose you want. You can even I don't have my Chaos Emeralds on me because I did have the super set as a kid from Jazzwares, but you could definitely have him sort of doing I got the Chaos Emeralds pose at the end of the game if you didn't get them all. There. Does he stand? Oh, hey. He even stands like that. Cool. Now for the main event. Now, before people say it, this guy is not a hostage in the box set. As shown on the back of the box, you can get this guy and Classic Eggman separately. And let me just say, outside of mine having some little bit of paint flubs, very minor, very, very minor. I'm not sure if they'll even show up on camera. I adore this. This is awesome. Obviously they got the profile down pat. He looks just like the fucking concept art. And it's just, God, he looks so nice. It's got all the details. It's got the wheels. It's got the springs. It's got the single row of spikes. It looks freaking fancy. Oh, wow, it's even... it's not super pointy, but it's pretty sharp. Sculpting's on point, though. Oh my God, look at this thing. Pickles at the bottom of the feet. That's cool. You could put a stand in there. I think it's more for the play sets, because this guy, as you might have noticed, him and Eggman are a little out of scale next to Sonic. I'm using this just because I don't feel like dealing with my phone tripod right now and bending it and all that shit. Yeah, Sonic's a little too big, or they're a little too small, so they do scale better with the 2-inch stuff. And, yeah. So, articulation-wise, he is pretty fantastic. He has a ball-jointed head, very expressive, very nice. He's got universal shoulders, just like Eggman and Sonic. He's got bending elbows, pin discs, even. You've got universal hips. Don't go out very well, just due to how he is. He's got very tight. I think this knee's better. I think this knee's a little better, but he does have knees. I just don't want to. There we go. There we go. He's got pin discs in the knees, and he has that, which is pretty cool because it means you can get him in the kind of crouched pose he's in the actual game. So you just bend his legs a bit, get his arms bent, head straight, and yeah, there he is. There's how he looks in the game. Just goes bright. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, these figures for $30, or less than 30 actually. It's like 26 or something for them. Not bad at all. I quite like them. Yeah, honestly, I might get more. I might get more of the Jakks stuff. I don't know. I'll see. I guess it all depends on if they re-release certain figures I want, which they have been. So, and there's Navy coming out. So, fuck. Oh well. I'll cross that bridge later. So, first impressions on the Jakks line in general? Damn good, pretty good. He's not bad. He's not a bad figure at all. Honestly, I kind of like him more than the Jazzwares one, from what I remember. But they're all, extremely good. I'll say that much. And highly recommend them. Just Eggman and Mecha Sonic alone are worth it entirely. If you find them by themselves, go for it. Absolutely. Especially since the Jazzware stuff, since they're 3 inches, they do scale a little bit better. So if you have 3-inch Sonic from Jazzwares, these guys will work perfectly with them. In fact, he might work a little better because I remember the Jazzwares Eggman was a little smaller than him. From what I remember, he went to like about his neck area. So that's that. So next, let's go on to the big guy in the background. Heard he's fun to open, so I'll be right back with that. And here he is. I don't know where to start, really. I really like him. I do wish the arms were a little loose, or not loose, tight, or a little tighter, but other than that, God, this thing is awesome. Oh, wait. One thing I will say, it does take a bit of force to get this thing reset, and I would recommend not trying to pick him up like this because, you know, that'll happen. So just, yeah, I'll go into all that. So pretty much, here is the Death Egg robot, and before I talk about him, let's talk about this catapult and the little Sonic he comes with. So, taking Sonic out, here's a little catapult. This little catapult's based off the Death Egg Zone. It's a little catapult. Speaking of little, here's this tiny little Sonic. This tiny little Sonic. Look at him. Look at the little guy. Look at him. He has 2 mouths, but look at him. He's such a cute little ball. I just wanna I messed. God damn it, my joke's fucking ruined. God bastard. God fucking. It's actually hard to hit. There we go. Did it. So I'll get into the gimmick in a minute, because it is actually pretty cool and pretty fun, which is the whole point of this thing. So, looking at the Death Egg robot, his head does turn. He's nicely painted all over. Pretty much everything that isn't red or yellow is actually painted, or I guess gray too. Gray also. Hi, George. My cat's visiting now. Yeah, he's a very nicely done figure. Painted very well. Mine only really seems to have a little flub on the nose. I'll get into that. Mine has a little bit of a flub on the nose, but other than that, it's pretty good. Just to show this off now, because I'm gonna probably forget. You can take these on the jetpack and this one's not wanting to. There we go. And you can have little boosters so you can go woo, and then fucking obliterate your ass. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty damn nice. I love this thing, honestly. I'm also treating this less like a figure and more like a playset, because that's what it is. It says on the box, playset. Well, not playset, but battle set, which insinuates the playset. So, articulation, you can move the legs a little bit. He does, well, his legs do move, as you can see. They do go forward a little bit. Can't bend the knees. They don't twist as far as I can tell. But technically, this is accurate to the concept art for Sonic 2, because this thing is super accurate to the concept art. It's great. It has knees. It has universal hips. Technically, it also has universal shoulders. But the issue is that I did that on purpose. By the way, that wasn't unintentional. There is a way to make this not as floppy. You can just like thicken the peg a little bit, but then you do lose a bit of the gimmick. But if you don't want the gimmick, then you know that's fine. Elbows, obviously, he can. Let me get test dummy out here. Oh look, it's a Sonic that is too big because it's not in scale with this, and because it's for the 3-inch figures. fucking perish. Yay. That is actually pretty cool, though. I'll get into science comparisons in a second after I show off the gimmick. Jakks Sonic doesn't want to really stand. Putting that back on. Oh yeah, getting this thing out of the box, it wasn't that bad. It was just basically cut the ties and stuff. Like, pretty much everything is tied up, by the way, just to let you know. So don't try yanking everything out. You will break something. So to go more into the gimmick, as you've seen throughout this little very poorly done section, how this works is basically you take the catapult and you try and hit, and you do, if you fucking hold it right. This is hard. This is hard because I'm basically holding it underneath the tripod. Hang on, let me angle it down a little bit so you can see Sonic better when he flies. So you take Sonic, put him in the catapult. It's probably best to have him like sort of at like this angle. And let's see if this will. Oh, almost. I'm gonna at least hit him once like this. But this is actually pretty hard, which is nice, I guess. There we go, yo. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that. I like that. That was fun. So I'm gonna try and get all 3 hits. Let's go. Oh, you do have to hit it with some force in order for it to actually spin. But when you, god damn it, when you do get it, it's as my reaction showed, it's actually pretty fun. Hey, I fucking, god damn it. It's very, very specific. Yes, I'm making you watch this. I'm going to get this. Fuck. Oh no. Ooh. That was a lot more violent than I expected. My God. Look at his arms launched almost out of frame. Oh my God. That is awesome. That is so cool. I love this. I love this so much. This might be my favorite figure in my collection, honestly. Like, I have a lot of figures. And this thing, the only Jazzwares Sonic I still have out on display and stuff, because I actually found him pretty quick when I was unpacking, so I put him on display, is the Metal Sonic. It was like the last release on like the orange and yellow card. So it was like one of the final versions you could get of him. But I have the 3-inch Metal Sonic, and that thing will probably look fantastic with this guy. With this thing, and Eggman. And this Eggman. Speaking of Eggman, just for fun here, Sonic can hang out up there. And I'll put the catapult over here. Here is Sonic. Here's Sonic. And, Wonder. Whoops, no. Alright, I'm not gonna try and do that then. So, there's Sonic. Next to the Death Egg robot. He's way too big. Here's the curled up Sonic. Oh yeah, it is made of rubber, because you are meant to throw it and bash it into stuff, so makes sense. There's the Sonic. Here's the Eggman. And here is Silver Sonic. And Eggman and Silver Sonic scale really well with this thing. Like, I can very easily see Eggman fitting into the thing. So, overall, so I spent about $70 on all this stuff on Target.com. As far as I know, you can only find these at Target right now. But if you do find them, and apparently they're showing up everywhere, they're really easy to find at the moment. fantastic, fantastic. If you have the Jazzware stuff, Mecha Sonic and Eggman will go great with them, and so will the Death Egg Robot. If you have the 2.5-inch Classic Sonic, then he will too, but apparently that Classic Sonic's a bit eh. So hopefully they'll make a new one in a better pose. But yeah, overall this figure is great. This set as a whole is great. Okay, great. All right, fantastic. I love this. Like I said, I'm not as an action figure. If the shoulders were tighter, it'd be fantastic as an action figure. But as a toy, as a play set, it is phenomenal. I love this thing. Just if you're a collector, obviously don't do the gimmick much. But yeah. So that's my review and unboxing of the new Jakks Pacific 30th anniversary 3-pack and the Death Egg Robot. And this has been fun. I don't know when I'll make another video, but I enjoyed this. So I'll see about making more. If I get more Jakks figures, I'll definitely take a look at them. These have convinced me, honestly. Maybe I should get more of the Jakks figures. Like, they're not that expensive. They're fairly cheap, honestly. Maybe I should get more. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, this has been S King Blue. Thanks for watching, and I will see you whenever. Adios.